So now that you've created a composite shape made up of many smaller shapes, you can decide to manipulate this even further by rotating segments of it. And that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to rotate one segment by selecting one triangle, holding Shift, selecting another triangle, and then I'm going to hold the Shift key down while I drag the handle, and I'm going to flip it completely 180 degrees, and that was too far. So I need to go back one, and that's what I wanted to do. So then I'm going to click out of that to deselect it. I'm going to click on one new triangle, hold Shift, click the other triangle, and I'm going to rotate this piece. So now I have a square with a smaller square turned on its side with another triangle over here. But I really want to have some variety in my design here. So I'm going to select a few different triangles, and let's do this one too, and then change the color of all three of them. So again, I selected three different shapes by holding the Shift key down, and I can make changes to each of those three just by selecting them all at once. So I'm going to play with some colors on this a little bit more, and then I think I want this to be lighter on the top. So I'm going to move that up a little bit and make the darker one lower. And I've used blue and blue-green on this, and that one looks a little too dark now. All right, so I'm going to switch that blue-green out. Actually, I like the blue-green on all of them, so I'm going to switch over to that. I think that's good there. Okay, so now I want to duplicate all of this. So I click out of it to select none, hold down Control, type A, and that has copied everything. So I'm going to move the whole thing over, and then I'm going to hold the Control key down and just drag it over, and now I've duplicated my design. And then I'm going to hold the Control key and drag another copy down here, and hold the Control key and drag another copy over here. Now I've got a little gap over here, I see, and I need to fix that. So I'm going to have to go back in and select each segment of this part of my design and move it over. And now that I did that, I need to do that down here too. So I'm selecting each segment and then moving them all over. So that's the way to make a repeated pattern using Google Drawing. Now I can go back in here and change the color of one of these just randomly. Looks like I moved that when I clicked it. And just you can play around and you know, throw some oddball colors in there every here and there, but I think it looks pretty good to just do monochromatic if you wanted to do that, or stick to cool colors. So have some fun using Control A to select everything, Control and clicking and dragging to copy or duplicate the whole selection, and use the Shift key to keep everything from getting out of proportion. It's not wider than the other one, it's not taller than the other one. Holding the Shift key when you make changes or move things around will help you keep everything to the right proportion. All right, good luck making your design.